That's right, podcast. Oh boy, I'm dying. I am G1, and this is the Geek Out. Woo! Talk about having a fucking brain fart. There's one curse right off the bat. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. If I was tired last week, I am absolutely dead this week. First full week of school, students is back in action, and oh my God, was my office like a war zone this week. But I am happy it's Friday, so I could be here with who? You! And of course, the co-host and the cohort started with Myson from another crib. Gam Z1, how are you?
Oh, I am doing quite all right given the circumstances. Those those in the Butte Silver Bow area. Doubt any of you are from there besides me. It's fine. But we're dealing with kind of a water contamination crisis. But other than that, I am doing all right.
Don't you worry about a thing. Raymond Fried Kennedy is on the case. He's gonna save Butte, Montana. Also joining us from the great state of the tri-state, ladies and gentlemen, that is a thing. Look it up. My brother Shin Rob Jira, a.k.a. Robbie Butterfuka over there.
With a motherfucking happy Friday, friends, neighbors, people of all kinds. Hey.
Salute. We got a fun show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk weapons. Even if Gam didn't see it, I apologize in advance. It's been out for a week. Spoiler time.
Man, you you already knew.
Yeah. We're also talking Alien Earth. I don't know if y'all watched any episodes, but I know I did. And our good brother, G73, a.k.a. Megsy, a.k.a. Chase, who is a diehard Alien franchise fan, as well as Predator, could not join us tonight, but he wanted me to let all of you out there in G-Show land know that he absolutely loved the first 2 episodes of Alien Earth. He said it was the best Alien he's ever seen. So, yep, there you go, Brother Chase. I told you I'd do it for you, and it is done.
We all know that's bullshit.
No way. Don't worry. I left the invite open in the group chat. He can jump in if he needs to. We're talking about Superman. Superman dropped today, a week early on digital, and yet still making money in theaters. Go James Gunn. And we're going to have a discussion that Brother Rob brought up to me on Monday that I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's have this conversation. I watched the movie yesterday. I watched it. Holy shit. We're going to talk about K-pop Demon Hunters, all right? And is a live-action version too soon? Will the sequel be theatrically released? And will G1 go to the theaters to sing along? We'll get into it. But first things first, got to start with this. Rob, you've seen it. I've seen it. Gams, I'm sorry. But for the love of Christmas and Christ. Weapons. Hype or overhyped? Now, I just say it. Look, I came on Sunday. I did a very impromptu 1-hour joint. Rob joined. It was great. I didn't get into spoilers. I just said that I felt like there is this this movie is a good movie, but I don't think it was the movie it was hyped up to be. I had fun with it, but it seemed like this was like the second coming of horror. And I didn't see it that way. But Rob, since you've seen it now, I want to know what was your take. Do you feel the same way, or you're like, nah, this shit was it?
Well, I don't think it's the second coming of horror. Again, like we discussed on Sunday, I feel like that's just a gross oversimplification because we have such shit horror these days. So when a good one comes out, we're all just like, fuck, we're so back. And it's like, we've been back. You just need to look in the right places. But, oh yeah.
That was good.
Oh yeah, it was.
But did we ever even leave?
That's a good point too.
Well, theatrically, yes. We definitely left with good theatrical horror, but it's been back for a bit now. But weapons. Holy fucking shit. I mean, I went into the movie knowing I was going to enjoy myself, knowing that it was going to be a fucking slow burn, and knowing that I don't know anything. I know literally nothing. And what I got, Dog. Hey, Ray.
Yes, sir.
The car scene. When Homegirl was just a little bit schmizzied off of Grandpa's cough syrup, if you know what I mean.
Oh, a little bit.
And Homegirl be coming out, doing that stanky leg, and fucking walking over with the fucking scissors. Jesus tap dancing mongoloid Christ. I could have built a new White House with the bricks I was shitting. Oh my God. I was, normally, you're in a theater, especially over here. People like to laugh, be like, yo, that shit fucking lame, bro. Everybody was silent. Everybody, not a pin, not a chuckle, not an anything. While this bitch fucking stanky legged her way over to the fucking car, and all you hear is click. Oh my God. I shat myself, bro. I shat my britches. Liquid cement right out my asshole, bro. Dog. And that's what's beautiful, because that was a moment. There were very many moments within this movie that made me uncomfortable. That made me shoot back. Dude.
Right?
My boy, Benedict Wong, I believe his name is.
Yep.
Bro. I felt so bad for this motherfucker and his husband, bro.
Unbelievable.
Dude.
Why does his face look like it's made out of plastic?
Because he's a weapon.
Well, it's because he's a weapon, and it's because he's covered in sweat and the blood of his lover.
I see. Why do his teeth look superimposed into his frame?
Because he's a weapon.
Because he puked liquid fucking black all over his lover.
Well, what I'm basically trying to say is this face looks CGI as fuck.
It's because it's a fucking screenshot of a moving object.
Yeah, no, that was practical.
There wasn't, I don't think, for at least 98% of the movie, a piece of digital in there. There was some obvious shit, but it was shit where it's yeah, we can't do that in front of a camera.
Like 5 minutes after this scene.
Yeah. Or, somebody, the fucking Thanos having a dream, chasing after his fucking X-winging running son, and coming across a house that had a big fucking gun on top of it with an alarm clock for the grip.
That was fucking visually stunning and confusing at the same time. I love that.
Yeah, it's wow, that looks great. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, he didn't even have a gun the entire movie.
No, he didn't. No, and we're gonna discuss that towards the end of this, because I have a take. And it's not a take that it's not a rare take in this sense. But when it comes to weapons, bro, if you told me to guess right off the top of my head, Ray, you had suggested the Pied Piper.
Yes, that's what I thought. That
was the thought that was going through my head the entire time. But then more shit starts happening. We get to meet a testicle that grew a body, and it turns out to be a certain character's aunt. And oh my fucking God.
I really, really loved her. I can't lie.
She was phenomenal. I need her in more everything, because she was great.
She was
great. Dog,
why does she look like Willem Dafoe's long-lost sister?
Bro, you don't even know the fucking short of it.
No, dude, no. She does look like Willem Dafoe, but it's like Norman Osborn's long-lost sister. With the glasses, the orange hair, the crazy smile.
I'm sorry, but the bangs and the almost perfect teeth, bro, this is Johnny Depp, Willy Wonka's long-lost sister / Willem Dafoe love child.
Holy shit, that's fucking... There was a... Dude,
that's on point.
I was trying to... I'm like, where the fuck did I see this get up before? And because I don't like that Willy Wonka movie, it wasn't in my brain or registered until you just said it. I got to tell the wife when she gets home. I'm like, yo, remember I was going crazy? Fucking Willy Wonka.
Dude, immediately, the first thing that came to mind, is that fucking Willy Wonka? Dude, this movie was all types of bonkers. It had me guessing the entire way through. I haven't talked to a single person that's like, "Yep, saw that one coming," because I don't think you really could see something like this coming.
No,
I mean, it's not
twist.
going to be effective horror if you can see it coming from a mile away. So,
and one of the things that Zach Cregger did too to keep people engaged with this movie is he told it in like chapters from a different perspective. You had the main star, then you had Thanos, then you had fucking Wong, you know,
wait,
like
Thanos' actor is in this?
yeah,
Josh Brolin.
Ooh.
And he's fantastic.
Yes, he's really good.
Yeah, as always.
He was really good.
I really dug that they pulled like the Grudge type thing and they did everything in chapters and it's all sequential. It's like you see a thing of events happening and then for the next chapter you see what leads up to those things happening, and it's like this beautiful dichotomy of going back and forth and having pieces of the puzzle like literally put right in front of you, and it's just magic. It's so engaging.
Yeah. This beautiful woman right here has all the jump scares in the movie. She does. She has all the jump scares. Like I said on Sunday, and I ain't gonna lie, I don't care. I'm not going to see another horror movie in theaters anymore. I'm over this shit. Scared the fuck out of me. I had my hat brim real low, and I was kind of peeking out the corner of my eyes because I don't have a pillow in the theater, right? Like if I was at home, I put the pillow over my face, and I'd be like, "Tell me when it's over." But yeah, she had the jump scares. Shit, yeah. When when she wakes up from the fucking from the dream and looks up.
Oh my god.
That was sick.
It's twisted.
She had, I wish I could have found that because that was actually one of my favorite shots of the movie. She had a very Pennywise moment in the woods with the meth head.
Yes, she did.
Oh God, I love that shot.
Bro. Oh my god.
Think about it like this, Gams. She was like the creepy, what's her name from the Lamb Show? Lamb Chop Sing Along.
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh
What's
goodness
her fucking name?
Yeah, she was the creepy version of her, especially in that scene because she's like waving, like, "Hi." Oh man, I said, get the fuck out of here with this movie, man. I don't want to see it. Overhyped and amazing. It was very amazing. It was really good. It really was. I can't lie. And again, because it was well acted, it was well directed, well shot, well put together. It's scary. The mystery is horrifying because it's like, where did these children go? Like, what happened? The trailers lead you to believe, hell, even the beginning of the movie with the little girl narrating that these kids just ran off into the night and vanished, never to be seen again, which is crazy. And then as the movie progresses, more and more things are happening. Like, why is Joker Jr. here the only one fucking come back to class? Oh my God, it all ties up into one nice big bow. And I'm sitting there like, holy shit, okay, this is nuts. Now, I will say this, Rob.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to continue to subvert expectation and then have, like, the kid learn how to do the stuff. But they pretty much played the kid straightforward, and I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't turn him into, like, a monster, so to speak.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. That little kid, I fucking felt for him. Yo, I'm going to bring up a movie you don't like, but I don't care. In Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, little Dakota Fanning was crushing that shit, bro. When they were trying to get away, when the fucking tripods were coming for the first time, and she said, "Is it the terrorist?" Oh, that little girl was killing me. This young man right here, dude, when he had to sit at the table and watch what creepy aunt made her parents do to themselves.
Yeah. Dude, you don't fully grasp the gravity of something as simple as I'm going to stab my cheek with a fork until you see somebody doing it that essentially can't feel it.
It was Unbelievable.
And the sound design of the
And the crazy shit is, like, literally a month ago, I watched Hangman Adam Page take a fucking fork 1 minute into the fucking championship match AEW against Jon Moxley and puncture his head with a fucking fork 16, 17 times. Pop, 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 pop. And then I'm watching it again and I'm having these flashbacks. I'm going, what the fuck, bro? Just sick, man. Sick. All right, so games, are you piecing together what we're saying, like what possibly this could be?
I am very intrigued, and I might see this movie one way or another.
Sail the seas. All right, I guess we can't spoil it, Rob. I would love to, but
no, we're not going to spoil it. But I want to ask you a question, Ray.
Okay.
Did you catch what this movie was kind of about beyond what happened in it?
No, I think I was so afraid. I lose myself like a Eminem song.
So my homie brought this to my attention last night, and now it makes me want to go see the movie again because I know there's shit I missed out on. This whole movie is an allegory for school shootings.
Motherfucker, that's the gun.
That dude, the children are like, yes, that's the fucking gun. But look at what's shown. A classroom empty, only one kid in there. The parents are outraged. They hate the teacher because the teacher didn't do anything when it's like, in reality, what could you fucking do? The parents are fucking distraught because my children this and my children that. And the best part about all of this, ain't no happy ending.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Ain't no happy ending. Goddamn.
Actually, it was a very satisfying and hilarious ending, if you ask me.
Hilarious how?
I can't spoil it.
Oh, well, that part of the ending was insanely beautiful.
That was like...
I'm sorry, Ray. That was that moment where the song plays and the actions take forth. I'm like, did James Gunn write this scene?
Dude, I swear to God, I'm watching it and all I keep hearing is, because I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am.
That's exactly the vibes I got. And dude, oh my God, it was like coming out of the fucking hot weather, going straight to your shower and taking that beautiful lukewarm to cold shower and just having it rinse upon you, just getting all of those icky, dirty follicles off your skin. It was such a fucking moment, but
it was so not what this movie was on the vibe with. And then all of a sudden, bam. This is why I said this more than made up for the end of The Barbarian for me. Way more than made up, because I was like, aha, that's how you do it.
Absolutely. And the ending, I like that there is actually an ending and not a cut to black, Sopranos style. I do like that there is an ending.
Yeah.
But I love that it's not, and everybody lived happily fucking after. No. Nobody lived happily fucking after this, because there was no everything's back to normal. It was, oh shit, well, things are kind of back to normal, but X, Y, and Z with all of this GLMNOP, it's a well-rounded movie that scares you, it shakes you, it has something to say, and it actually fucking ends.
And Josh Brolin was a total asshole at the very, very end of that movie.
Oh, he absolutely was.
I was like, everybody there was like, wow, really, my guy? You can't pick up your phone? I'm just saying.
Bruh. Oh, did you peep Justin Long?
Yes.
I'm like, wait, this motherfucker, is he just part of the Kregerverse?
Yeah, he's gotta be. That was a cool little thing there. I doubt he was playing the character from Barbarian though.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
It was cool to see Justin Long, you know what I'm saying? Especially with his peepers.
Yeah, Peeper's still intact. Thank God.
Keepers.
Yeah, you know, Jeepers Creepers, Justin Long, he lost his peepers at the end of the song.
That's why I made the pun.
Oh, sorry. Alex jumps in and says, "Yep, weapons is fire." What's up, Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, Game. You should really watch it. You, Lucas, sit down, sail if you have to, and check this one out because, yeah, it's good. Now, like I said, I thought it was overhyped, and I don't mean that the movie itself was overhyped and didn't deliver. What I mean by overhyped, it was simply like Rob bluntly put it. You get a good movie that comes out and it's like the greatest thing ever to certain people, and it's a good movie. You know, there have been other horror movies that have been like, what the fuck? Like that.
Yeah.
And I did like this movie. I said it Sunday. I doubt I'll watch it again. But then again, I'm starting thinking to myself, I mean, if I'm going to watch it again, I'm going to do it for my babe right here.
She seriously, like, she needs to be in more things and not just horror movies.
Yeah, she played such a fan. Like, working at a school and dealing with children's guardians that are not their parents, I've run into a person or two just like this. You know? They didn't turn out to be who they were, like in the movie, but the way she was, the way, especially in this scene, because if I'm not mistaken, this is in the school when she's talking to Benedict Wong. Yeah, we get these people all the time that are just like that, and you'd be courteous, you'd be, respectful, and then you run the fucking other way because they are freaky as fuck.
Wait, Ray, did you know that Police Boyfriend was Han Solo?
No, my God. Whoa. I knew I recognized that name, and I'm like, where was he? Is that stupid porn stash?
Yeah, the fucking porn stash totally threw me off.
He had Bacchus Bacca on his fucking nose, right? Jesus Christ.
Dude, wow. Holy shit. Wait, Amy Marie Madigan. She was what was she in? I'm sorry. Oh, she was Annie in Field of Dreams.
Yeah, that's old. I've seen Field of Dreams one time when it came out. I don't remember nothing, but if you build it, they will come.
Well, that and what's his name? Fuck. Darth Vader.
Who?
Darth Vader.
That's the Sandlot.
No. He was in it too.
Was he? See, I didn't even know.
Oh, fuck. Darth Vader, Mufasa.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones, yes. He was in it too.
Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this right here though. See, this is why in the trailer it got me so deceived, because Homegirl's eyes are bugging out of her fucking head. Just like this. But in all honesty, that's not what was happening. Like
nah.
When you're weaponized, you're just fucking going nuts and crazy. Bro, Josh Brolin versus the meth head in the house.
That was without a doubt so fucking badass, but so ungodly funny.
It's so fucking just
pow, pow. Don't stop. Don't stop thinking enough. Come on.
It was at that moment where it was like, all right, you know what? I can put my hat up now. I can watch the rest of this movie and not be afraid, like a little weenie that I was. But that shit was hysterical. Gee, just the twists and turns, the unsung heroes, the fucking ending, and this poor kid.
This motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
You're a real one.
Yeah.
And Ray, I'm going to ask you again, just because you have had more time to null on it. How do you feel knowing that this is the person that's going to be leading Resident Evil into a new cinematic coup?
You know me, I can't wait. I really can't. And now, if you're look, because I think I read somewhere where he's not really adapting the first game. He's telling a story in the Resident Evil universe.
Yeah.
But the tension, like I said on Sunday, the tension that this man brings to the table with these movies, because Barbarian was full of tension too.
Yes.
Like, that shit was fucked up tension. This movie had tension all over the fucking place. It's fucking downright scary until you kind of are into the swing of things. It's kind of like hitting the final act and you're like, all right, what's going to happen? Resident Evil 1 is a very tense game. Bad dialogue aside. So is Resident Evil 2. If you can pull off tension in that regard, like I'll just put it like this. It ain't gonna be what fucking Mila Jovovich did, and it ain't gonna be Return to Raccoon City or whatever the fuck that movie was.
No.
It's gonna be its own thing, and it's gonna be well acted.
Yep.
Unless he does something purposefully and basically pulls an ending on us of this movie and just goes fucking ham and say, fuck it. We're going to fucking pull from the video game. We're going to do cheesy dialogue and all. I'll be down for that too.
Absolutely.
No, I can't wait. And I think that movie, it starts filming this year. It's supposed to come out for late 2026.
Could very well be. I'm not entirely versed in where it's going, how it's going, or what it's doing, but it's his next movie. So,
well, I'm looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to that Henchman movie that everybody keeps talking about that he's wrote for the DC universe that he wants to show James Gunn, because I mean, here's Harley.
And like I said on Sunday, bro, this movie is going to cross well over 100 million this weekend, because my theater was packed. Alex can fucking he can confirm
and
that.
He can attest.
He can attest to that. I think without a shadow of a doubt, like within his next 3 projects, that Henchman movie is probably going to be what it is.
Right now at worldwide box office is sitting at $108 million.
There you go. Final pull, I think 140.
Okay, I could say. Well, Nobody comes out today.
Oh yeah, it does.
So
160.
Extends it.
It's in at 64 domestically right now, which is fucking great. It pulled. Listen, hold up. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's fucking opening weekend last week. Yeah, it pulled $43 million last weekend, and it pulled $20 million more over the week. This movie's successful. That's just the and we're not even hearing what this weekend's numbers is, because you could totally add another 20 to 30 million onto that, depending on Nobody too. But there's nothing else in the way.
No.
Nothing. It's just those 2 movies. Wow.
Yeah.
I'll say it finishes with about 120, 125.
140, no higher for me.
It's going to be fun where that ends up.
No higher for you, taking into account the competition. 120.
Here's a question.
What's up?
With the success of this movie already, there's no way Warner Brothers does not give this a physical release, right?
Oh no, this is getting a physical release out the fucking
absolutely. Yeah.
Do we finally get a physical release for Barbarian?
I would certainly fucking hope so.
What, make it a double pack?
Yeah. I would a double pack, right? I would do that. I wonder is
I mean, that's like Walmart's main movie like revenue these days, is either the $5 bin or the collections that have like 2 or more movies in them.
It's true. It's so freaking true. I'm gonna put this guy up here again because honestly, This shit freaks me the fuck out.
Yeah. And
I loved when Josh Brolin goes, what did he say? We got to find out where he came from. Well, whatever he say, goes, yeah, I seen that run before.
dude, his little fucking MacGyver moment where he's like projecting angulars and all this other shit. He's counting fucking sidewalk tiles and shit. Bro.
So good.
Zach Kreger would make a fucking fantastic adult Scooby-Doo movie.
You think James Gunn will let him?
I think him and James Gunn should buddy it up and do it together.
Bro.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, man. But yeah, so what? 5 out of 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. Insanely enjoyable, incredibly fresh. Wasn't overt. It was scary, not because it was gory. And just a cool new fucking take with something that's going to remain ingrained into my head. And that's the children running through the night. Yep, that right there, the run.
Yeah, that was that is a visual that will never leave me.
Yeah,
that is just as that was the sell for the movie in the trailer. I was like, what's going on?
Yep,
what's going on? Yeah, all right. Well, Weapons, ladies and gentlemen, go see it. Go see it. Check it out. It's not a bad movie at all. The ending will have you howling. Well, the climax will have you howling.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that's it. Rob, let me ask you: do you feel like gushing now, or do you want to wait for later?
Whatever you feel like doing, man. I'm good for anything.
All right, well then let me do this real quick and go over here as I do this, and then I grab that.
This is the second week it's been brought up. I'm going to throw my hat into this prediction ring. I want them to make an adaptation of the comic book Scooby Apocalypse.
Ooh!
I wouldn't be mad.
I would not be mad, or not even Joe. Listen, James Gunn, you got pull in HBO. Fuck that Velma show. Make that show.
Yeah, dude.
I'd be down for that. Yeah, Scooby Apocalypse for real. Speaking of Apocalypse, that's not right. There we go. That's right. That's right. Alien Earth dropped this Tuesday 2 episodes. I gotta give you a little story, a little rundown of what happened to your good friend G1 over here. Fucking guy, huh? So, I don't have Hulu yet until Disney Plus folds it in, and I really hope that don't bump up my subscription because nobody's asking for this there, Disney. Okay? So stop. So I started watching this a little bit late, but what I found out was where I stream it from, where the service that I pay for, true story, I have a go back button. So I could watch it from the beginning. Perfect. It was about 40 minutes into the first episode. This is awesome. So I go back, sit down with my dinner, start watching the first episode, digging it, get to the first commercial, skip the commercials, no problem. Get to the second commercial, skip the commercials, no problem. Get to the third set of commercials. I accidentally press up on my controller. It changes the channel. Okay, no problem. I go back down to the FX channel, and it like skipped the commercials, and we're back to the show. And I'm like watching it, and I'm like, I bet. And I watched this entire scene play out, and it was cool. It was between a doctor and the boy trillionaire, right? And then after that, it cuts to the main character, and now she's on a ship with a bunch of other synths. And I'm like, wait a minute, where'd these kids go? Oh fuck! I looked. The shit skipped me to the right time frame. So now I'm in episode 2. Fuck. So I tried to go back. It wouldn't let me go back. I was extremely pissed off. I had to wait till about 7 p.m. my time for it to load up onto the site so I can watch episode 1. By the time episode 1 was finished, I was pooped. I was ready for bed. I was tired. I was like, I will watch episode 2 tomorrow. All right, that's my little story. Now, for the fun. I loved episode 1.
Oh.
I did. Listen, I had a hell of a lot of fun with this setup. I really liked how they extremely ripped off Alien without worrying about a thing. That it looks like they're on the Nostromo. It looks like shot for shot that waking up in Alien. It was great. I dug all that fun stuff. Then it started getting weird. It started like, how can I put it? It started to like jumble and mix things all over the place. And you're like, what's going on? Why is going on? What the hell's happening? And they never explain that. So I'm hoping that maybe later on in this season, we get to go back and see just exactly what happened. Because to me, it was kind of like that Monitor in Romulus where you see the people running from Big Chap, but I want to see that. We're not getting to see that. So I was kind of thrown off by that. I was a little disappointed in it. But nevertheless, I like the setup. Did you guys see it?
No.
Not yet.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
I haven't had the chance to.
Well, I'm just. It's not going to be spoilers, but I'm going to throw some things in there that doesn't spoil anything. But I am going to talk lore that they're building upon. So it's not just Wailing Yutani. There are 2 other companies.
Oh.
And one of the companies is the city they're in that this takes place in. The company owns that city. So when this Wailing Yutani ship crashes, it crashes into this city, and the rich kid, the boy trillionaire, or they call him the boy genius. He's talking to Yutani, and he's telling her, she's like, hey, one of my ships landed in your things. He was like, yeah, but it's in my land, so it's mine. She was like, yeah, but we have very important cargo, and he's like, yeah, this is what lawyers are for. So like. This corporate warfare, I was digging the fuck out of it because where we get to see Alien for the first time, it's just Wailing Yutani. They don't give us nothing else. They never do. It's just the company. So I like this shit where there's these other companies doing other nefarious things, as my good friend Monsterverse Rodan comes in and says, the director is ignoring Prometheus, Covenant, and Romulus, which makes me very happy. I loved it very, very much, though. You know what? You know what you get, right? Yep. No, and I agree. I'm happy that they're doing that, too, especially Covenant and Prometheus. You don't boof that.
Well, why ignore Romulus? Romulus was cool.
Because Romulus is a bit of a connective tissue piece to that of Prometheus and Covenant.
Oh, unfortunate. Never mind.
It aids more in those movies than it does any of the others.
Yeah, and that was one of the things.
Yeah.
The black goo, look, the black goo, I get it, but it wasn't my Jimmy Jams, it wasn't my Jimmy Johns, I should say. Like at all.
I'm sure it wasn't Fetty's shit either.
And that's how I feel. Because that guy is such a fucking amazing talent. He's got the visions, man. And I just don't understand that was the movie he made. Same way with, well, we know why Jurassic World was not Garrett's movie as da 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 da. I found this series extremely interesting setup. An extremely interesting setup so far. Only gripe I have is the Xeno not being slathered in KY jelly. It's so dry looking outside of its drooling. What are you talking about? This guy. He looks pretty cool. He's drooling. It's a good shot. I saw this shot. I think this is episode 2. And I loved that side profile. I don't think I've ever seen an alien kind of with that underneath that hood of his little big ass head of his. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Oh my God.
Here he is. Hey!
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, live from a convention floor somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Actually, he looks like in a detention center in the Death Star. What the hell?
I know, it's crazy. What's up, guys?
What's going on, JR? Hold up. Ladies and gentlemen, did JR frost his hair?
No, I did not. I just haven't done my hair. But here I am at Tri-Cities Comic-Con Just walking around, showing everyone everything. Where tomorrow I will be interviewing. Hold on a second while I work this. I will be interviewing and working with Linda Miller all weekend.
All weekend.
Yeah, I struck up a deal, and not only will I be interviewing Linda Miller tomorrow, which will be on my channel, I will be working with her until Sunday night.
Holy shit, cherry gig, bro.
Huh?
Ooh.
So, real quick, just so you guys know I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. He brought the ancient scriptures.
Spider-Man comes swinging through and says, I thought JR's hat was a part of his head. I had no idea he had hair. Good to see you.
But yeah, no, we just got here about 20 minutes ago. We're checking in right now to the hotel. And then, yeah, man, it's going to be a crazy weekend. So I just wanted to pop in and tell everyone. And that's something everyone gets to look forward to because that will be recorded and edited and up on my YouTube channel next week.
I'm going to pirate it.
Wait
I'm
for
going
it,
to pirate it here on the G Show channel, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry.
Do it.
Spider-Man,
Dude,
Spider-Man, you're wrong. The hat is actually a part of his look. That's actually a toupee. He's bald.
He's
So-
bald.
I've been bald this whole time, dude.
JR's just double D from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, that's
We
it.
don't know what's actually under the hat.
But listen, y'all have a good show. Sorry to interrupt, but I just had to.
Yeah, no doubt. Bro, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you watch Alien Earth?
No.
Oh, you're the worst spot.
Bye.
Classic JR.
Classic JR jumping in love. Y'all love him. JR, go kick ass, man. Seriously, you deserve it. Go get it. And don't forget the questions I posted.
that bread.
Okay, so let's go. Where was I? Oh, yes. The setup, pretty cool. The ideas of the different corporations. I don't think we've seen the third one yet, but we've definitely seen Wayland, and I think it's called Prodigy. The Prodigy Corporation or some shit like that. Dug it. The fucking alien is already there. It's just the xenomorph is alive and kicking. Episode 2. Mengat Man. They held nothing back. You want violence? You got violence. You want blood and gore? You get that shit by the gallons.
Ooh, for TV.
For TV, I'll put it like this. As Monsterverse Rodan confirms, yep, Prodigy. Thank you, sir. Rob, I will tell you that in episode 2, there is more gore than the ending of Weapons.
That says a lot. Holy
my
shit.
God.
This motherfucking Xeno crashes a party, quite literally, and rips everybody's innards out. Which I was like,
Oh my gosh.
oh yeah, no, there is some real good shit. As Monsterverse Rodan comes back, I was surprised by how much gore there was. Same. I'm sitting down yesterday watching this shit, and Spider-Man, it really is a gore fest. Spider-Man, it's like when the Predator just invaded New York City, and you had to deal with that thing not too long ago. Fucking violent and gore. I mean, look, there is the protruding teeth busting somebody's skull open and swinging them around while he's still shooting, dying, blood pouring everywhere. There is, again, the party of a bunch of aristocrats dressed like old George Washington, not even George, like Amadeus. Y'all ever seen that movie Amadeus? The piano guy, and they were dressed in all that crazy. There was a party full of those dudes. And this thing went in there and ripped everybody apart.
I love it.
Indeed, there was a kiss of death, too. That's right.
Ooh.
It was insane. And I couldn't believe I'm sitting there. I'm like, oh my fucking God. This shit is crazy. And it was. And it was a really good use of the alien. They nailed that whole aesthetic, that whole. Is it in the background? No, it's not. Oh, there it is. It's moving on the other side. We thought it was over here, but no, you see the tail go up, we think it's on the right. It was actually on the left. There's a lot of shots like that. It's really good. A lot of moments like that. I was like, holy shit. The other aliens on the ship, the little eye thing, for instance. Meow. That was crazy. A zombie cat. Okay.
A zombie cat?
Well, it kind of, yeah, it's kind of a zombie cat. I'll put it like this. That thing is a parasite.
That's crazy.
And it has a very small, it's not a big sequence, but at the same time, this is just the beginning, first 2 episodes. There's still 6 more episodes. There's no doubt in my mind that they're not going to expand on the other species, which I can't wait. As Spider-Man swings through buildings and says, those other aliens are gnarly and make me even more paranoid of that than the Xeno. Yes, indeed. Now, you have the Prodigy team of rescuers combing through the ship, combing through the building that the ship crashed into, trying to get the people out, any survivors and whatnot. You got the medic on the ground who is, and again, it's not a big spoiler because they say it right off the bat, but it's the brother of the main character. And her whole thing is she wants to link up with him because he thinks she's dead. And from the trailer, they do this thing where they transfer her essence and her mind into the synthetic. Oh. There's a lot of stuff in the second episode that goes on that I won't talk about that I thoroughly enjoy because I really want to see where they're going to go with that. Really good shit with her and let's say a TV set or a camera. I really dug that. But the fucking star of the show is the alien. It is the xenomorph. And yes, it gets its shine in episode 2. It absolutely gets its shine. And yeah, I get it was good. I had a feeling I was gonna like it. I also had a feeling that I was not gonna like it because I'm like, why alien on Earth? I hate that idea. Shouldn't happen. But it's like set 100 years or so before Alien, so it seems. It made me.
That makes even less sense.
Well, no, I'll put it like this. This is the way I actually kind of wrap my head around it. It made me feel like when you get to Alien, Weyland-Yutani knew about this already, and that's why they sent the Nostromo there.
I'll be fair, yeah.
So, in that regard, I'm like, okay, I can buy that because, again, the corporation shit, it's really evil and it's really prominent. And I'm really looking forward to that. Like, I said really like 17 times just now in like one sentence. But I can't wait. Damn it, I can't wait to see more. I was using really like I was fucking digressing over here. Jesus.
Damn.
Monsterverse Rodan, body controlling eye octopus, terrible way to go. Absolutely. As Alex comes in, monster, spooky alien, Sid the Sloth. Alex seen it. Yes. Thank you, Alex. Alex
the Sloth.
Yes, Sid the Sloth from Ice Age is canon to that of the Alien universe.
Yes, it is. And it is in this movie. I mean, in this show, I should say. In the first 2 episodes. Really good stuff. Yeah. Really good stuff. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And again, the xenomorph. Man. And it's practical. It's practical. Yes, there are some effects that, they CG and shit. But 97% of this thing is practical effects. There is a scene that there is a survivor from the ship, and that guy is not what you think. You think it's what he is, but it's something else. One of the 3 corporations. And he fucking body bags the alien. Like, he doesn't kill it, but apparently he tases it. And then he literally silks it up like a fucking Spider-Man webs. He uses this gun or whatever the fuck, and he silks the shit up. And he's dragging it, and it's just like, yeah, that's That's the fucking suit in that fucking webbing material thing. And it's just like boom, boom, boom. Oh, I loved it. And then Monsterverse Rodan comes in. That's what threw me off. Seeing a practical alien running through people when I'm used to CG was nice. Yes, it was. I dug it. I see a lot, I see a lot of people not liking the show, and I get it. But y'all know me. I want shit to blow up. And big goofy explosions, just not Michael Bay type shit. And I want some, shit that I'm familiar with to be familiar. Alien, not to say this is not taking chances. There is. I mean, the whole idea of this human brain, human mind in a synthoid, that's interesting, and I want to see where they take that, especially, like I said, things that happen in episode 2. I'm in. I am in. I can't wait. Tuesdays at 5 o'clock. I am tied the fuck up.
Tuesdays, huh? All right.
Yeah, it comes on Tuesdays on FX. I will be watching it. Let's say I'll start at 5:45. All right. I got one gripe about the show though, and it's not even the show. It's fucking FX, bro. There was a commercial every 6 minutes.
Oh, unfortunate.
Main event is bad. This was worse. It was commercial after commercial. And I'm sitting there like, thank God I was watching it on a replay so I could skip. But I'm like, holy shit. FX, why is there so many commercials to pay the FCC for the gratuitous gore in the language? Come on, man. Jesus. Wish I had a deal like that. But, so was any of y'all looking forward to watching this?
I definitely want to watch it. I mean,
I was curious about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alien's my favorite of the two when it comes to Alien and Predator. So I was definitely curious just to see how, what, where, and when,
I forgot to add the bumper here. Alien Earth, making up for past mistakes or mistake.
Well, it's sounding like it's making up for Ridley Scotch. So good. Do that.
I was looking to see if he had like kind of a producer credit in it. I don't recall seeing any producer credit with his name on it.
I think he's out.
Oh, okay.
I think he's like legitimately done now.
Oh, all right. Bye.
Good.
I am okay with that. Why in this picture of the alien, of the xenomorph here? Look at that tail. Kind of reminds me of a certain something that also dropped this week in theaters. I mean, like, come on.
It's the Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla back in theaters, baby, for what? I think 2 weeks, maybe 3. It's got to run. My theater's got this thing in for like 2-3 weeks. I got to look back, but I definitely know 2 weeks. This thing is playing, and it's playing, I think, 5 times a day. So that's that too. Unfortunately, the problem is school started. So who the fuck is going to see Shin Godzilla on a fucking random Tuesday, 11 a.m. Who has a job? People got to work out here, especially nowadays in Vegas. Man, we're tanking bad. But I digress.
Hey,
it is back. This thing is definitely, I feel like it's Toho capitalizing on the success of -1 and just Godzilla in general right now. I am happy it is in theaters. I am happy that tomorrow, if I want, I could get up and go see this thing in 4K. But I haven't done so. I know someone who has, and that is Shin Rob right here. How was it going back this time around, seeing it in theaters? 4K transfer that noticeable? Was it that different?
I wouldn't say it was extremely noticeable. There was definitely some moments of clarity where in the original release it was maybe a bit fuzzy, but for the most part, it felt mostly unchanged.
Okay.
But the experience in and of itself was still magical. I mean, this is definitely my favorite Godzilla movie ever at this point. And getting to see everything on a big screen again, it feels like such a homecoming, just because I don't even know how many times I've seen this movie. And I had pretty much had been reserved to the fact that this is never coming to movie theaters ever again. It had its time in the sun. It did its fucking thing. Toho will pump out merchandising of it. Maybe there'll be a sequel down the line. Who knows? But, you know.
Not that again. No.
But this Shin Godzilla coming to theaters is only like half the conversation because we're getting that Japanese special edition with subtitles.
Finally?
Yeah. And it's coming with orthochromatic.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What?
Yes, the US Godzilla store sent out their emails. There will be 2 editions of the collector's edition. It'll be the collector's edition and the deluxe collector's edition. Difference being, one comes with the shirt, the other one doesn't. The booklet is going to be fully translated. Everything is going to have subtitles. There is a listing for that of an English dub included. It is not stating whether it is the Funimation dub or if it's a brand new dub. We don't know. And it's coming out in October.
This one was in Japanese, right? This one had subtitles?
Yes, the theatrical was all subs. So, but yeah, one's $55, one's going to be $85, which means you're paying an extra 30 plus for a fucking shirt. You can fuck off. The shirt ain't even that cool. But
damn, it ain't even a cavity color shirt.
No, it's just the black and red poster fucking reversed in its negative colorations with white and purple. Yes, exceptionally dumb. I don't like it. If it was just the poster, I would have been hyped. But that's besides the point. Shin Godzilla's in theaters again. I got to see it. I fucking loved every goddamn second of it. I unexpectedly bawled my eyes out during the heat ray scene. The audience was totally about everything. Nobody was laughing this time. There was chuckles where chuckles were meant to be. There were people gasping. It just felt so great to see Shin Godzilla in a movie theater again. And it felt even better the day before seeing that this version that my homie hooked me up with fucking 3 discs is now finally coming out again with fucking subtitles. And I'm so here for it, dude. The transfer, as I already said, I wouldn't say it's 100% noticeable, but there are definitely scenes that feel a lot clearer, a lot more in depth. It almost looks like they did more than just transfer. They actually touched some things up, which is nice. I got to see my favorite Godzilla movie in theaters again, and I really don't think I could have been any happier. I actually would have been a lot happier if there wasn't 35 fucking minutes of trailers before it.
I can't stand that.
Oh, it fucking pisses me off. Something amazing, let me tell you. But
man, everything's gotta have just excessive commercials these days.
The one thing I didn't like is that my
you
local theater.
You got to deal with Nuvi.
Yeah.
And then you got to deal with fucking 25 minutes of fucking trailers that you've seen 90% of them already. Because YouTube, it's like, get a fucking clue, theater chains. It's over. It's over. We got YouTube.
We get half hours of trailers and stuff we've already seen on the internet at movie theaters. We get commercial breaks every 6 minutes during good TV shows. We get commercial breaks in the middle of fucking wrestling matches.
Huh?
Oh yeah, you are breaking.
What?
The games, you are breaking up in and out, brother.
Oh, it was clear for me.
Wow. Well, is it me?
No, you sound fine.
All right. Games was breaking up. What the hell happened?
I have no idea.
Wait, is it me now? Rob.
What?
Hang on. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, no.
What?
Oh, no.
What?
The stream done stopped.
Did it?
Oh, shit.
Are you sure?
Uh-oh. This is bad business. Bad business.
Ray, can you hear me?
Unbelievable.
Ray. 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 Uh-huh. What the fuck is this? Uh-oh. Holy shit.
Holy shit, we're back. All right.
Wow.
Jesus.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh my God, the FCC joke ran a little too hard.
No, it was Ridley Scott's Ninjas, bro.
It was either that or it was something the color of my background trying to shut us down. I'm just saying. Monkey's uncle. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's right. We're back. We're back. Where the fuck were we? We were here.
Shin
We
Godzilla.
was
Yeah.
Shin Godzilla. Yes.
Man.
Fuck.
Fucking ass.
Jesus Christ. It was almost.
Over prime.
Look, Jesus.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank all of y'all for sticking around. Seriously, I appreciate y'all. Rob, the Gam Gams, thank you. Woo! That was scary. Motherfucker. All right, but yeah, we're back. All right, we're back. And we still got shit to talk about.
Yeah.
I guess it was the realies that I was putting on heavy, the previous Alien Earth. Really, that shit was not, the internet was not feeling it. Really wasn't. Let me stop. I don't want that shit to happen again. All right, anyhow, we're back. All right, where were we? Oh, Spider-Man. I saw this in theaters like you told me to last week. Much to my surprise, my theater was packed since it wasn't as packed back when I saw it in 2016 numerous times. That's crazy.
Yes.
That is crazy. Well,
That's some crazy stuff, bro.
Alex cried as well.
Yeah, he was sitting right next to me.
Who had their hand in whose popcorn? That's the question. Everybody wants to know.
Bro was eating his own fucking popcorn throughout the movie. Bro got up and got theater pizza and shit.
God, jeez, Louise. Yeah, Alex, you better go back home and check your insides because good luck. All right, streamers going for Monsterverse. Spider-Man says, Rob, G1 could hear you. I could hear. Alex, it was fine. Oh, I can't hear us. Oh my God, it was bad. I'm throwing the ball up there. Rob is the streamer. He was. Thank God for Rob hanging out. Gabs with the technical difficulties. Thank you. Yes, we're sorry. Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Reggie.
On the Ravens from Rutgers, Ruh-roh. Ah, yes. Oh, that's that guy right there. Let's get going, please. Good God. Yes, chef. I love you, Spider-Man. You're the best. I can't believe it.
Sometimes things get complicated.
That's exactly it. We got fucked. We didn't know Ridley was down in the cabinet. You know what I'm saying? I thought, he's
and I said maybe even.
Oh my God.
Wouldn't put it past that slime.
New segment. Fun times with the G Show. Jesus Christ. It's all good.
So
good. Oh my God. I love it.
Oh, like Sonic, right?
Monsterverse were there definitely. Oh, thank goodness gracious. Go ahead, Gam.
Listen, Sonic Speed Simulator has consumed me. I'm addicted to exploiting children for the red star rings and buying and selling skins.
This motherfucker.
Thank God you didn't say and buying and selling their skins, because then I'd have been like, my God, that was the sign. And Alex was hungry. All right. Man.
That's why he ate the stream, bro.
So I just wanted to state one thing that was a negative in this whole event. There was not a single poster up letting people know that the movie was playing here.
Are you serious? We got posters in my theater.
No poster whatsoever.
We haven't even gotten the friggin' movie at all in my theater because my theater sucks.
So I still think Toho needs to
finally
push out some fucking budget for their fucking theatricals.
Good.
There's that Shin Godzilla 4K poster that was up in my theater. Actually, it was like the second poster when you walk into the left side of the theater, because the theater I go to, the middle is the XD screen. And there's two of them. There's two XD screens. So there's one on the left, one on the right. But then on each side, there's about, I want to say 10 to 12 theaters, maybe even 14. I think there's like 7 on each side of each hallway. And yeah, on the left side, Shin Godzilla poster was like the second poster on the left. It was right before the first theater you go into. So
Yeah,
so that's great.
We didn't get that. Unfortunately, but I had a great time. Once again, I loved seeing my favorite Godzilla movie on the screen again, and it hits just like it did when I first saw it. So,
If I was a Godzilla normie, I would have thought this movie was Godzilla -2.
yeah, I guess there's a way to
Incorporate
do that. Yeah,
it's a way.
Yeah.
It's a way. But I'm not a normie. I know what this movie is.
Yes. So, honestly, hearing the news that we're going to get that 4K and that disc set from 2016 with English subtitles and getting to see the movie in theaters again, it was a great week for me.
And I like that. So they're going to have all the special features subtitle, right? Like we're going to watch them do use that practical Godzilla effect, that practical robot they made.
I mean, it says as one of the special making of Shin Godzilla.
Okay.
So I imagine so.
Oh my God! I hope it's from like conception to final product with subtitles.
I mean that making of Shin Godzilla was a pretty girthy fucking runtime, so I can imagine that we're gonna get exactly what we got last time.
I like stuff like that. All right, I'm with it. I'm with it. It makes me mad because I'm like, do I want to buy it again? Like, but the special features is so worth it. And the 4K upscale is really good. Arrow Video's got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle trilogy 4K upscale coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, you go on Arrow's website and you could get the 4K edition for $70. But if you go to Amazon, that's $100.
It's $70 for a version that's arguably better with the box art, and like the basic one is $100. I don't understand. Yeah, Arrow Video, help me understand.
Well, they're giving you incentive to buy from their website where they accrue more money, while the other version is just a standard retail.
I mean, valid.
I've bought from Arrow several times. I mean, hell, the last thing I bought the last thing I bought directly from Arrow was Versus, Kitamura's zombie in the forest with mafia goons opus. I love that movie. I fucking love that movie.
It's a movie.
I was like, this guy's directed Godzilla. What? Get the 50th anniversary. Yes. God.
Yeah, I can speak to Arrow's quality when it comes to ordering direct from them. You get tracking numbers and you don't get a flimsy fucking box with your beautiful Digipack box set in a shitty box. It's all very, very well done. So if you want to order from arrow.com, bro, I ordered from Arrow UK by accident when I got the Daimajin trilogy. So I was fine.
That's the one I still regret.
Regret not getting?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got like the Yokai collection. I got that Gamera collection. I got the good one, right? But that one hurts, man. Because it was at a good price, and now I don't even know if it's still available. But I remember last time I saw it, the good price it was at was completely gone.
Yeah, that was a hit and run, as they like to say, because it was here and it was gone.
Yep, very unfortunate.
Exceptionally so.
But see, speaking of something that is here and still here in theaters, that was terrible. Please, really, Scott, don't take us off the air again. Superman flies into streaming a week early, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be honest with you. I came home. First thing I did was purchase this movie for $30. That's right, I did. I got the fucking UHD Superman waiting to watch on Amazon Prime. As soon as I finish this stream, I'm going to go call Mrs. G one down. Yeah, you want to watch Superman? She's probably going to say no. but she did love that movie. I've seen this 3 times in theaters. She saw it once. So maybe we're going to watch Superman today. Who knows? Maybe we'll start watching Peacemaker season 1 to get ready for season 2. Which brings me to this question. Did they drop this a week early so it can breathe and live right now for a full week on streaming, and then everybody jump and watch Peacemaker, I think, the end of next week?
That makes sense to me.
Right?
Yeah. For sure. Smart.
And like it's not unprecedented for movies to be on streaming and in theaters at the same time and still make money in theaters. I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's did that.
That is true. That is actually very true. That's probably the best.
That's my best example.
The best example, right? Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I can't wait for December. That's going to be fun. That's going to be
it's going to be great.
It's going to be something else.
I hope it's same day Peacock, just like the first movie was.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think it is, though.
Unfortunate.
That shit's gonna be in theaters all throughout the holidays.
Now, if this was coming out next year around WrestleMania, it might have been direct to Peacock too, because Peacock ain't gonna have WrestleMania no more. You stupid son of a bitch, ESPN. How the fuck? Real quick, way off topic here, but I'm mad a bit. I'm bringing back last week for a second. All right, last week G1 is in the house. How the fuck do we go from paying originally $10, then if you wanted no commercials or whatever and all the promos, 11 to 13, I don't know, for Peacock, and everything is fucking gravy, then all of a sudden, now I gotta pay $30 for ESPN, when this week, the fucking UFC, and I don't watch UFC, so it doesn't really affect me, but UFC is huge. The UFC made a deal with Paramount. UFC pay-per-views are gonna be fucking shown on Paramount Plus, the way fucking pay-per-views or PLEs were shown on Peacock. How and they're not gonna jack the price up. How the fuck does that happen, man? Oh.
Why isn't the WWE coming to Paramount Plus in that case? It's all the same company, TKO.
You're right. You're fucking right. Oh, it was the money. It was the money. It was the money. I still don't get why Netflix didn't fucking get it. I'm pretty sure
Netflix has it in Canada. So you know what? Ladies and gentlemen, this video is unofficially sponsored by ExpressVPN.
Does ExpressVPN allow for password sharing?
Yes, actually. Do you want in? Do you want in?
I will make out with your asshole.
I got a question.
Mine first.
Does it? Oh my god.
Perfectly fine.
Does it allow for multiple password sharing?
Yeah, I don't know the limit. We'd have to figure that out.
Well, pretend this conversation never exists. Pretend it existed when G1 was off the air for a bit. A while.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll edit it out.
Yes.
Post-production.
Fix it in post. Take that, Ridley Scott. Just kidding, Ridley. Just kidding. Maybe it was that RFK joke I made at the beginning.
I mean, he is pretty petty.
They're watching. They're listening. I'm going to wake up tonight and I'm going to run out of my house at 2:17 in the morning with my arms like a fucking airplane into oblivion. And that'll be the end of the G Show forever.
With on what old bum.
Are you guys excited that Superman is here now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it means
Absolutely.
we're only like 4 weeks away from the fucking physical release that I'm going to totally buy and rub my wiener all over.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's not a bad idea.
I'm going to track me down a steelbook of that.
I'm going to be real. Listen to me when I say this. If the steelbook doesn't come with a cape attached to it, we lose as a society.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? You know what's funny about that?
Nah.
AMC Theaters had the Superman cup that came with a rubber cape.
This is what I'm talking about.
It's my favorite fucking cup. Listen, I have some. Y'all know me. I go to movie theaters. I collect cups. This one is my favorite fucking cup, man, and I've got favorites, but this one is just perfectly put together. Hell, you can even touch Superman's ass on the cup. It's
Sick.
great. It's a dope, like rubber layer, and it's like the suit. Oh, it's great. What a fucking great cup, and it's got the cape
And booty cheek grip.
So yeah, no, I'm happy. I am happy, and you know what? You know what I'm really happy about?
Man.
Superman is crushing at the box office. It's at 5 and change, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
Let's see. Right now, if this pops up, Superman worldwide is sitting at $586 million. Now, I've seen a lot of people, oh, well, that sucks. It's not, it ain't making Marvel numbers. Yeah, well, Marvel's not making Marvel numbers either right now. Okay. So
Oh, the fuck it isn't.
But valid.
It's not even doing 500 million worldwide, so relax.
It's not. It's at the 4. And honestly, Superman's been out for 35 days. So yeah, the 45-day thing, they brought it in a week early. Fantastic Four has been around for 21 days. Disney doesn't do that 45-day shit. You don't get this movie on Disney Plus in 45 days. You don't. You maybe might be able to buy it on Amazon, but even then, I don't think that's true because Thunderbolts nor Lilo and Stitch were up there after the 45-day mark. Disney, they want to play that theatrical game, leave it out there for 60 to 75 days, right? Which is what usually a theater run would consist of, right? I mean, fuck it, especially if it's making money. Disney has one of the top box offices of the year. And by top, I mean in the top 5. 3, definitely. And that's Lilo and Stitch. Much to Rob's chagrin. Because yeah. But it did what it needed to do for Disney. Now, Disney also knowing that it did Disney, they're Disney. This is why they fucking bought the WWE. Here I go back to last week. And they raised the fucking prices because all their other movies are not making no fucking money. All right, I'm sorry.
You're not wrong, though. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Yeah, it's hurting. It sucks. And when people say, well, Superman didn't break $1 billion, and I hear James Gunn says, but does it really need to? The movie is a success. The movie by word of mouth is a success. The movie is definitely going to kickstart, even though Peacemaker kind of did in Creature Commandos, but for theatrics, going to kickstart this new DCU. And everything that's been happening now seems like it's moving a little faster. I'm okay with that. If James Gunn's whole thing is the story's got to be right, the script's got to be tight before we put pen to paper and sign a movie deal, I'm with that, okay? I am not one to sit here and be like, and again, y'all see my taste of movies, right? So I'm not going to be here and sit here and be a movie snob. I'm not. I just want the DCU to succeed. I do. And I'm hoping that this isn't a step in the right direction. Don't get me wrong. Doomsday will break $1 billion. I'm not running against it, but at the same time, I don't know. A lot of these actors are not fading, but they're old, man. They're old.
I don't think that's just breaking $1 billion. I'm sorry.
Which one?
Doomsday?
Yeah.
That could be a topic of conversation for later. Like, why don't we have any, like, truly new blood in Hollywood yet? Like, yeah, I know we got, like, child actors growing up, like Millie Bobby Brown and stuff, but I'm like new peak actors.
Well, that's a good question. That is a really good question. I just saw something today where they were saying that they don't want to cast known A-list actors for the X-Men movie. They want younger up-and-coming actors. So then I was reading through the comments and they were like, so are we getting teenage X-Men? Which, would make sense. They start as teenagers. They were...
Dude, like one of the best X-Men shows of all time is X-Men Evolution, and that's like 90% of high school drama.
So true. There's no lie detected there. fucking love that show, bro. I mean, yo, remember when Magneto became a fucking horseman of apocalypse with like
Yeah, dude.
crazy, man. I
That
was like,
was so dope.
that shit was fucking me up. I was like, this is not how it goes, but I am here for it. The one thing I do worry about the X-Men movie, though, I will say this. They got the guy that directed Thunderbolts to direct the X-Men. I didn't hate Thunderbolts, but I'm just like, the X-Men is supposed to be your Avengers. It's supposed to be that magnum opus. No, because Thunderbolts is a very small movie in scale. And X-Men should not be that. X-Men should be bombastic.
Well, it still can be.
True. I just don't know if this is the right move. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. We'll wait. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. It's just I think they're giving the guy who gave them a pretty sizable like success in a stream of rather poor performing movies the next kind of like big deal because they have faith that he could actually do it.
Actually, and I don't mean to be that guy here, but yeah, Thunderbolts was a financial flop.
Oh.
Yeah. Thunderbolts and Elio cost Disney a lot of money.
Oh, then let me ask you this question here, G1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did John Carpenter get more work after The Thing flopped in theaters?
You mean John Carpenter?
Yeah.
Josh is his brother.
I said John.
Really? Oh, my God. I've only had 2 beers.
Me too. Technically 4.
What the hell? Yeah. We have 4 beers together.
Yeah, all right. But look at it that way.
All right. I'll raise you. I'll see you and I'll raise you. At the time the Thing came out, John Carpenter already had Halloween under his belt. He already had Escape from New York under his belt. Oh, I think he did. Yeah, he did because that's why he worked with Kurt Russell again. He had The Fog under his belt. And it was the fucking Wild West of making movies. You can do anything. The budgets weren't extraordinary. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the Thing is such a cultural phenomenon today. Nobody saw that coming, right? They thought, it's a flop. Oh, no, nobody likes it. You know why? Because it was too gory. Because people wasn't ready for that. Because people were sick of the Exorcist type shit. And John Carpenter was like, I want to make a science fiction movie with body horror. It's going to be disgusting. I'm going to set it in the Arctic. And I'm going to have fucking Goliath be in it. I think it was Goliath, right?
Oh.
The guy that voiced Goliath in the Gargoyles?
Oh, yeah, Keith David. Spawn. Right.
Yeah, Spawn, right. So it's totally a different time. Because
it is a different time.
Back then it wasn't like these weren't household name franchises. And I think that's the difference. We don't look at the MCU as individual movies. We look at it as the MCU. And I think that's the wrong way of doing it. You know, I really do. Because I like Shang-Chi. I really do. I thought it was a fun movie.
Guys, I gotta go. My phone is starting to overheat.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
You didn't even get to the good part. We got to talk K-pop Demon Hunters, bro.
I know. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm just gonna let my phone cool down a little bit because I think it's just this website that's making it overheat for some reason.
Where's your tablet?
Dead.
Ah, there's that.
It needs to charge.
All right. Well, Games, I hope to see you again.
Yes. See y'all later.
If not, Games Z1, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you all for having me.
You better get your ass back here.
I will.
You better.
I don't know if you heard it, ladies and gentlemen, but I picked up a faint signal at the end of that transmission, and it sounded like Games Z1 is not coming back. All right. Oh, all right, real quick. We'll jump into some comments real quick. Alex says, if the Superman Steelbook book doesn't come,
I've come.
Yeah, I see that. Monsterverse Rodan, a movie about muties. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And Spider-Man swings through better muties than humans. True. And
Factual.
Inhumans. Yeah, we don't. I don't see that. I don't want to see that. But
Oh.
Rob, you wanna
What's up?
you wanna talk K-pop Demon Hunters?
Yo, let's talk about K-pop Demon Hunters.
All right, let's fucking do it. Well, Superman, I'm happy you're here. I can't wait to watch, and we're gonna watch real soon. But right now, we gotta give it to these girls right here. Holy shit!
Fuck yes.
I watched this movie last night.
Okay.
As I set up the podcast, I came home from work. I came home late from work. Rushed through setting this thing up. I was just grabbing whatever that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Set up like usually I take about 2-3 hours. I hang out, I listen to music, I have a couple of beers. I wasn't doing none of that shit. I had like a fucking 2 pints of water and then like a beer. And then I said, all right, you know what? If we're going to talk about this, I got to watch this movie. So I asked the missus, I said, hey, you want to watch this movie? She goes, sure. She didn't know what it was about.
Sick.
Came downstairs, started watching this movie, and she goes about 5 minutes in. She goes, yeah, I'm probably going to go back upstairs. I go, okay, but I'm going to finish this. I'm going to watch it. She never left.
Good.
She never left. I don't know if it was the comedy aspect of it, the music when that first song hit and they were going at, I don't know what. Wait a minute.
And I'm back.
Look
Yeah.
what?
This motherfucker with the fake out death right before the credits roll.
I think I'm funny.
You trying to pull a JR over here.
Cruz allowed me to use his tablet.
Just want to give a quick shout out. Thank you, Cruz. We love you.
Thank you.
Love you
Cruz.
too. Mwah.
Mwah.
And that's when I enter the chat because we're talking about the thing that I love.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna start there. Cruz, K-pop Demon Hunters. What? How? This movie's what? Like a month old? A little less than a month right now?
Gosh, it doesn't even feel like that short of a time.
And it's still #1 on Netflix. Got a #1 song on the top charts.
Still.
Was it one song? I swear to God, I thought they had 2 songs.
It's
They
just
might have
golden.
two.
I mean,
Oh,
all
it's
of
just
their
Golden?
music in the movie is a banger, but I believe it's one of the Soulja Boy songs. I think it's Soda Pop that's topping charts.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
then another one-
Soda Pop. Oh, that should
Soda
have me.
Pop and Golden. Yeah, those are the 2 songs.
That
Absolutely.
should have me dancing in my seat last night. I was like, what? What the fuck? Yo, true story. My mother watches a lot of Korean stuff because of the that K-pop boy band that was extremely
BTS.
BTS.
There you
My
go.
mother loves those guys.
I do.
My
too.
mother sent us like me, my wife, and my child. She sent us a fucking Funko Pop of them, and I'm like, Mom, I don't even collect Funko Pops. What the fuck is this? She's like obsessed. This
That's
is a type.
adorable, honestly.
This is a type of movie my daughter and my mother could like vibe on some granddaughter shit. It's funny, but Cruz, I want you to go first. Talk about this movie. Tell me what it meant for you.
Well, at first I was ready to dismiss it like everybody else, just from the name alone, because that's such an absurd title to call your movie. K-pop Demon Hunters. Like, it's so absurd. It almost feels like, and excuse me for this very obscure reference, it feels like a Trolls movie, but from Homestuck. And if you don't get that reference, that's okay. We're going to move on from that. Because once you actually, like, sit down and look at it, you're like, oh my gosh, this style is amazing. This is really well done. And then I got a snippet of this movie, and that's my first taste of it. While I was hanging out with a family member and her children while they were just casually watching it. And I was like, wow, you guys really like this movie, right? And she's like, yeah, it's amazing. They won't stop watching it. But I can't complain because it's just genuinely so entertaining to watch. And I was like, well, if you like it, I mean, I'll have to give it a shot. So my niece came over to my house one day, and I hadn't anything to watch, and she just wanted to hang out. So I put on the movie. And I'm starting it up with like skepticism, of course. But as you get into the first song, you can't help but just feel the connection, the vibe, the energy that they were going for, and they nail it so perfectly on the head, even with the first song, because the visuals with introducing Huntrix as a band, introducing each individual member, introducing demons and them being hunters, it's all so carefully constructed, and it doesn't feel like it's being forced down your throat. It feels like it's just being presented to you as it happens. That's a natural progression of their day. And that is an amazing storytelling aspect that I just can't get over, because recently movies feel incredibly rushed, in my opinion, especially when it's like mainstream, like high-end movies. And that's something that I don't necessarily like.
Yeah.
Like Oppenheimer, for being such a long movie, felt rushed.
All
right.
Really? Nolan, huh?
That's how I felt, personally.
You know what? I can't knock that, because that's how I kind of felt with the last Batman movie.
Exactly.
So I see what you're saying.
Exactly. So I like that in this movie, the progression is fast, but it's intentionally so. It's natural to how they're animated, how they present themselves, their kind of characterization. It just works. And a cute little animation detail that I learned after watching this movie a couple of times is that the regular human characters like Rumi, Zoe, Mira, and the like people around them move every 2 frames, like comic book characters.
Yeah, it's because it's done by the same people who did Spider-Verse.
But the Saja boys move every single frame, making them unnatural to the world.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
And that is a really cool feature that I love, that attention to detail. And you can see the love and attention to detail with not just the animation quality, but in the story writing itself, and even in the music. Because even with the first song, you get that crazy flute that is just banging through the whole freaking song. And that is a traditional Korean flute. I can't remember the name of it, but I was doing a bunch of research, and that instrument was intentionally chosen because of its connection to history.
Which is fire, because this movie, as you've already stated, Cruz, it definitely gets everything right. And I think that's one of its biggest accomplishments, because I don't think anybody was really foreseeing the K-pop explosion that happened not that long ago. And the fact that this movie kind of captures that, the culture, and everything in and around it, from their own culture to just the culture of consuming this content, really fucking well. So the fact that they went that deep in on it is really, really impressive. Truly.
Absolutely. And real quick, on the animation front, when I saw Sony Animation pop up, I was like, okay, we can't give you Beyond the Spider-Verse. As I'm watching this movie, this is where it clicked. We can't give you Beyond the Spider-Verse, but we could give you this. And I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm like, yo. Because again, like the animation, what I loved was they did Japanese animation. Oh my God, the word I'm looking for. Fucking not feelings. It's God, I hate getting old and losing my brain. This is the worst thing in the world. This is actually my nightmare. True story. The emotions. Their emotes. Their emotes. The Japanese flavored emotes that they do. The goofiness. The popcorn coming out of one girl's eyes. The pineapples in the other eyes. I loved all of that. And usually when I'm watching anime, I get mad at shit like that. I'm like, it's going to be like this. For this, it fucking worked because I've never seen it done on this dope-ass computer-generated animation.
Mm,
And it worked. It was fucking seamless.
it did. And
I was just like, okay, so if we can't get Spider-Man right now, I'm totally okay with this.
absolutely. Because, again, I think they fucking nailed nearly every aspect that they needed to. And it's not even a question. It's not even a conversation. It's just clear that this team, these people, know exactly what they're doing with more than just Spider-Man. And Sony better not pull a Microsoft, is all I'm saying.
All right. In terms of what? I need to know now.
Oh, hey, we got this one fucking studio that did a couple good things for us. Oh, here comes a project that seems pretty hype. Oh, it underperforms. We're going to shut you down indefinitely. Forever.
Yeah, that is scary. That is very scary.
Absolutely. Oh, great shot.
Great shot. The only 2 shots I got because we lost him. I set this up before I watched the movie. Because I would have had I didn't know there was going to be K-pop boy bands in there.
Can you hear us now?
Yes.
Okay. We were trying to talk and it was just not letting us.
The
Weird.
technical difficulties continue.
They have come back.
They have come back with a vengeance.
The
Anyways,
audacity.
I could definitely see this movie like winning at least 1 Oscar for Best Animated Picture, if not 2 Oscars for Best Original Song.
I think Best Original Song is probably where it's at.
I would like to see it win more, but I can definitely see it winning Best Original Song both at the Oscars and at the Grammys.
Yeah.
Ooh, Grammys. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, this soundtrack is going to the Grammys. God damn my soul to the bowels of hell. It's going
I
to
have
the Grammys.
3 coworkers who have told me that they listen to it on a daily basis.
Dude,
that they
we listen
can't
to it at
stop.
Arby's.
I listen to it at least once a day.
I listen to it all day.
Exactly.
Nearly every day. Yeah.
Can't get enough of it. It's perfect. It's
You're my silver puppet, my silver puppet.
I'm being called out.
No, I know. It is really good. And the story is good. I honestly did not. I think that's where my wife said, okay, I'm in. Didn't see that plot twist coming. Didn't see the jacket coming off in the markings. And that was like, okay, hold up. She hasn't told them. I love that each and every one of them had their own personality, and it's very strong. Fucking great. They didn't skimp on nothing.
Well,
The Demon
they
Boy.
did skip
Guys.
Where did
a
this skip?
lot of the Saja boys, and that's one of my complaints about the movie.
Well, I could see that. They only gave light to one.
Exactly. Why did Gino get all the screen time? Why didn't we see more out of the other characters? Why didn't they really get like voice actors other than singing parts? And another aspect that incredibly bugs me is why the hell does Romance not have a name? Or Mystery. Like, I get why Mystery doesn't have a name because he's going by a stage name. It's Mystery. Cool. Why doesn't Romance have a name?
Because his life is romance.
That's all it is. That's all he is.
I don't listen. The one Sasha boy that had me hook, line, and sinker was the one with the long gray hair. You couldn't see his face. That's my type of guy. I turned to my wife. I go, babe, I definitely have a type. I said, it's that long hair shit. I said, that's why Antonio Banderas got me in Desperado.
Hey.
Well, alrighty then. We're hearing it now.
It was there.
Baby, what?
Monaco.
Yeah, Baby Monaco. That's my type.
But yeah, it was funny, man. It was like because you know that idol shit is real in the Asian cultures. I don't know so much about China. I don't.
Monkum. I butchered that name. I'm so sorry. Monkum.
Baby Monaco.
China's
They-
a different beast when it comes to their music scene.
Yeah, because I don't like. I know Japan idols and now the South Korean idols, but I don't recall there being like a China idol. You know what I mean? Like I just don't.
There are kind of like in
Yeah.
the same way that there are Japanese idols. It's really hard to get across to us, especially with how we stigmatize certain individuals for
what I'm
stupid
saying is-
reasons.
What I'm saying is, I know about idols because of Japan. That's how I first learned of like the idols, right?
Right.
And now now you got the Korean idols, the South Korean idols, but Japanese idols are still around. I mean, like I love Baby Metal and I fucking love who's the girls that sing Tokyo Calling, because those are my girls, man. Aratashi Gato or whatever they called.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Love them. But like I've never seen anything come from China, and maybe we have, but they're one-hit wonders. Maybe they're here. And
What I'm trying to say is that it's not put up to you kind of in the way that like Japanese idols or Korean idols might be, because Korean idols get put on your feed because they're incredibly popular, because they're just pop music for the most part, honestly. And that's the kind of people you see on your feed, is people like Blackpink, people like the boy band, what was it, BTS? Yes. And I can think of a few like Japanese idol bands that I do really like Shini sang the song Lucifer, and that was a really great song back when I was in middle school. But that doesn't mean that it's not there. It's just not put on your feed. It's not in your algorithm because you don't look at a lot of Chinese content.
It's because I'm not on TikTok. Oh, don't burn me down.
Well, it's not just TikTok. It's also just, you need to be into that scene to really search into it.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, yeah. No, I feel you. But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. I wasn't into the scene. I mean, I really wasn't. Like, it popped up. My feed never needed to have that. But not even before all that shit. Like, I knew what J-pop was. I used to go around. I swear, and I said the story before. I used to go to buy my animes and hard to find Japanese bootleg movies, right? In this spot in Brooklyn called, oh my God, what was it? Well, whatever, I forget what it's called. Bargain Bazaar. Bargain Bazaar.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Spot in downtown Brooklyn. And you go in there and it was like just a whole bunch of little booths with different things. But as you're walking towards there, you would have so many dudes trying to bump their tape to you. Like, yo, bro, yo, buy my tape, listen to my tape, man. I'll give you a sample, I'll give you a single for free, like it, come buy it. Yo, what you listening to? And I'd be like, I'm listening to bubblegum J-pop. And they look at me like, what the fuck? Mind you, this was back in like the 90s.
Yeah.
When that was really niche.
You know what I'm saying? And all I had in my Discman was the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? But I had to make something up. I didn't know what bubblegum J-pop was. I knew what J-pop was, but I just made some shit. Come to find out, it's bubblegum J-pop. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just trying
like
to
the soft pastel core stuff.
Yeah, I'm just trying to go get the next fucking Dragon Ball tape before it hits Toonami in 3 years, right? I want to see what the fuck this Majin Buu saga is. I want to buy motherfucking Young Gary 2001. Like, this is all I'm trying to get. So, yeah, I've been using that as an excuse to J-pop shit. But, like, K-pop with the BTS kids, that wasn't a thing until they blew up. And
right.
Now here. And I guess that's all I'm saying is, like, I've never seen, like, a Chinese pop band. And, again, maybe they did show someplace, somewhere. I just don't pay attention. I'm paying attention to this. I am paying attention to
as you should be, because this is amazing.
I want to know if Sony goes through with this live action thing, is it too soon? Because as I'm watching this, I'm saying to myself, this does not need to be a live action movie.
It doesn't.
This is perfect.
It does not.
It doesn't.
It
It
don't.
absolutely doesn't.
You're not going to get the fucking flavor you get with this. And again, I go back to the emotions, the emoting, the goofy eyes and stuff. You can't pull that off in live action. It's not gonna come across. You're not gonna understand what they're feeling when popcorn is popping out of her eyes. That's fuck. I was cracking up looking at the abs. I was cracking up. I loved it. I thought it was hysterics. I don't want a live action. And I guess we're all in agreement in that.
Yeah, no. Not only is it too soon, it's just it's such an action of fouling the nest, because you have this animated property that you can sell and that you can market and that you can solicit. And if your first thing beyond making a sequel is to remake it in live action already, you're kind of just shooting yourself in the foot.
Yes.
Like there's no reason for this to be live action. The idea at Sony is, wouldn't it be cool if, and it being something like this is just downright fucking stupid, because the real question that should be poised right now is that, should we re-release this movie in theaters next year for 3-week run? Not a sing-along special, not for 2 days. Should we re-release this movie in theaters for 3 weeks next year? That's what the question should be.
I got a question.
I agree with that.
What would be the reason for a 3-week run next year? Is that when like Netflix loses the rights to it or something?
No, they're not losing. I don't think they're losing the rights. I'm just saying, like, moving into the final leg of this year is when all the Oscar bait's going to come out. It's when all the fucking art films are going to come out. It's when some fucking director's going to make the 384th Lost Astronaut in Space movie with Matt Damon or some random fuck off, whoever gives a shit. That's going to get all the fucking money. Nobody's going to go fucking see this. No. I want this to come out in theaters for 2 to 3 weeks next year when the market is dry and we haven't gotten anything yet, because people know about this movie, because this movie has a fucking God particle in its DNA strand, and that is the fact that it has a song that is #1 on the top 100s and is placing exceptionally high in multiple other charts across various other tracks.
Could you imagine?
That means something.
Could you imagine someone like my mother who is a K-pop fan, right? Oh, I like this song. Oh, it's so good. Mom, you know it's from a cartoon. What?
That's the fucking beauty of it, and I don't think Sony is quite tapping into it yet. I really don't think Sony is quite tapping into that yet, because you have the ultimate marketing tool right now. You have a song that is #1 on the Billboard Top 100s, and you have songs from your movie that are charting so fucking ridiculously high. Release a trailer that says in theaters 2020-26. People are going to start buying tickets tonight.
Absolutely.
So Rob, because the songs are charting, the #1 song on the fucking 100 Billboard Top 100, that's insane one. Isn't that ammunition enough to, instead of a 2-day fucking sing-along opus, make it a fucking week? Give it a 7-day run. I mean, sing-alongs are popular. Did you see what Wicked did?
I saw what Taylor Swift
What
did,
about
and that
Troll
made me
Story?
exceptionally worried for white women.
Oh my God! What the? Shh! Come on, man. We already got boofed a couple times.
Well, fuck you too, Ridley Scott.
Oh,
Ridley Scott, you drunk piece of shit.
Oh God.
Anyway.
But you know what's going to happen if they do make a live-action version of this movie? They're going to get M. Night Shyamalan and James Wong to direct it together, and it's going to be a combination of the shitty-ass live-action Avatar The Last Airbender combined with Dragon Ball Evolution, and we're all going to just shit our pants so hard we die.
Cruz,
Because
I
that's
don't.
the kind of fucking level of bullshit that this is, of releasing a live-action movie. Literally not even 2-3 years after this release.
Cruz, I don't think. Please. I know and I understand. Sony are fucking stupid, but I don't think they are dumb enough to give this to M. Night Shyamalan.
I
I
Let's fucking
really
pray.
don't.
don't know, man. They made Morbius.
Let's pray.
They made
Let's,
Morbius.
well, you see, that
We
should
need
be
to
taken
strengthen
out
the
of
whole
the
movie.
that should be taken out of the equation immediately, because this movie doesn't need to exist in live action because you're taking away 85% of the charm.
That's it. That's a great point.
The charm
Maybe
is
more.
in what?
Maybe even more of the charm.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh yeah,
Growing
possibly
up
maybe
thinking
even
about
more of the charm, because like I can't imagine seeing these characters in live action and it working in any way, shape, or form to the
It just
point
won't.
where not like you could fucking market this to me as a tokusatsu pop film and it would sound great for 5 minutes, and then you'd show me a trailer and be like, yeah, no, let's
Yeah,
put this in the
Bubblegum
deepest,
Crisis.
darkest corner of the fucking ocean, please.
Yeah, Bubblegum Crisis. What's the chainsaw game we like?
Lollipop Chainsaw.
Lollipop Chainsaw. You know, no, there was another one before that. What was the one with the girl and the cowboy? Oni Chamba, One Ni Chamba. I can't pronounce that fucking. But basically, it's a girl wearing a bikini and a fucking cowboy hat, and she kills zombies. And I bought it for the Xbox 360. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was on sale for like $2 like
Sounds
6 months
amazing.
ago.
Fuck.
We
Let's
have the access to that fucking game. I'm just saying.
Let's get to some comments
Oh.
before we keep going. Ready? All right.
Yes.
Cheryl comes in with the little kitty face. Hello, Cheryl. Cheryl says, I still need to watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Well, Cheryl, I heard you've got a long ride ahead of you tomorrow. You should watch it tonight.
Factual.
Monsterverse Rodan says, Homestuck, I get it. Ha! That's funny. The only reason why I know about Homestuck was because my daughter used to talk about that. And I'm like, I don't get it. No.
Homestuck news this week has been very bad.
I pray for your daughter.
Oh no, this was a long time. She was shit. She was still, I think, in middle school talking about that. She's 21 working right now. Maybe she's out of work right now. She just got out. Spider-Man comes in. Maybe I should give this movie a watch. Spider-Man, listen to me seriously.
Do it.
It was not something I was going to go out of my way to watch. My daughter did, when this movie come out, tell me, Dad, I think you would like this movie. And she talked about the emoting part. She goes, you would find it funny. And she also said the animation's great. I did not know Sony made this movie. I did not know this was Sony animation. And I was like, all right, kiddo, maybe I'll watch it. I honestly wanted to watch it with her, but she got out of work and went out with her girlfriend yesterday. So it was just me and her mom sitting down, and yeah, had a good time. My man, Storm Russo, a.k.a. Steve, what's up, my brother? Baby Metal Rock, baby. You know it.
Absolutely.
Spider-Man comes through again, swinging through. Girls' Generation is the only Japanese idol group I can remember.
Cubic free, bro.
Yo, y'all know that Anna Sawai from the Monsterverse was in a J-pop band?
Yeah.
True story.
They were quite good too.
I didn't even know what they sung. I just, I looked her up because she's a beautiful woman. And I found that out. Fun facts. Cheryl says, I enjoy NCT 127. I guess that's
Yeah, it's a group.
okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'll look it up. Isn't Baby Metal a Japanese idol group? Yes, it is. Moa Metal, and
Moe.
Yeah, and yeah, I like. Not for nothing. Well, was it sugar? I forget what it was.
Chocolate.
Me
Jeez,
chocolate.
Pop and cheese. And the fact that, you know what I like about Baby Metal is that they be opening for these fucking hard rock, hard metal fucking acts. And then they'll be taking pictures, and then those metal acts be posting, pay attention to these young ladies. Like, pay attention. And not for nothing, that just shows the evolution of music, how you can absolutely, combine different genres and make this hybrid shit. You know who did it the best? Honestly, Linkin Park did it the best.
Right.
Linkin Park did. But Rob Zombie said it the best. Shut the fuck up. They're metal. There you go.
Rob Zombie, you damn nailed that one.
Damn well did.
Storm Russo, my man Steve, come back. Not everything needs to go live action with animation. There is no limit. It is true. It is so fucking true. This is why, and I don't care. This is not really an unpopular opinion, but it is. This is why, as much as I do enjoy that first Spider-Verse movie, it was terrible because you could have done so much more. That's why Across the Spider-Verse was so much better, because they did more. Except have the envoy of hell. You know what I'm talking about. Dragon Ball Evolution throw up. You know it. All right. All right, let's keep talking about K-pop Demon Hunters, because honestly, oh my god, we hit the 2-hour mark. Shit.
All right, damn. All right.
That was because of the technical difficulties. We're making up for lost time.
We
Yes, we
are.
are.
Sequel.
That's fine.
Let's talk sequel.
Yes.
Is there a way for a sequel to be in place? Because I thought this movie ended on such a high note, and it was kind of finite. It was like, we did it. Golden. It was exactly that, right?
Yes.
I think there is room for a sequel.
Okay, because I skipped forward. I was looking for like an after credit scene. I loved the way they were rolling the credits. I'm a sucker for shit like that, so I thoroughly enjoyed that. If there is to be a sequel to this movie, Rob, you brought this up on Monday. This is what we will talk about right now.
Yeah.
Should it be a theatrical release?
Yes. Were
Bruce?
you?
100%. I think it should be.
Yeah.
They'd be
I
shooting
concur.
themselves in the foot if it wasn't. I'm sorry.
They would lose. They would literally bleed so much money if they didn't release it in theaters, because they saw the popularity that the first one got. It would just be charity at that point to put it on streaming, because it's free at that point. Essentially, you're already paying that much a month, and it doesn't really affect anybody for sales, for box office. They don't have to pay for snacks or anything like that, which adds to the whole funding of everything. None of that. There would be so much loss in not putting the second movie in the theaters.
You know, that's
All you gotta do. Promo single. That's it. The song
dude.
that makes the movie.
Oh,
That's it.
like that fucking that drop she did on them. The what do you call that? Surprise drop? No, that's not the right word. What do you call when they do those drops, some random drops? Like, oh shit, this band just dropped some shit.
Ghost drop?
Ghost drop. Yeah, see, I'm not hip with the lingo.
Bro, that's all you
Yeah,
gotta
just
do.
drop a single.
That's it. And then the next hour or two, or even the next day, trailer. That's
Yep.
it. You
Let me
will see significant number in that.
What do you think? Do you think Sony got cold feet? Because here's the deal. Netflix had to offer X amount of money for this movie, right? They didn't just say, hey, Sony Animation, make a movie for us, right?
They
So-
definitely made their budget back from Netflix with this movie. Guaranteed.
And probably more, right?
Yeah.
Do you think because right now, at this moment, the popularity of K-pop, before these songs even hit the fucking charts, animation-wise, there really hasn't been anything that's hit this year or stuck in the theaters, like at all. Yeah, we had Lilo and Stitch, but that was a live-action version, right? How to Train Your Dragon. It was in and out of theaters. Like, nobody really talked about it. They were hyping it up. When it came out, it was like 1 week and done. And
then nobody really talked about it afterward.
Exactly. Then you had like Elio. I forget what else came out this year in terms of
Then Disney blamed us for the failure when they didn't market that one whatsoever.
Exactly. So then
Saw the trailer twice.
You're sitting on something like this. If you're Sony and you go, yeah, we got Spider-Verse, but it ain't coming out yet. Do you think they got cold feet?
Yeah.
And sold it to Netflix instead of just saying, you know what, fuck it, let's put this out? Because it's fucking Sony. They distribute their own movies through Columbia. Do it. What the fuck?
Right?
They definitely got cold feet. And it's not just because they didn't have faith in it. I think it's just because of just like the culture of movie going right now.
And
But
the
that's
uncertainty of success.
Yeah. But that's also the beauty of now having a very successful animated movie on Netflix with tracks from its soundtrack that are now charting on the Billboard Hot 100s.
Exactly.
That shit still not baffles me, but like blows me away. It blows me away.
That's the strength of K-pop to this day, man. Like still to this day, that's like one of the craziest strengths.
Yo,
like,
you know what? Seriously, like we gotta pay our respects to the fucking like forefathers. You know what I'm saying? To the torchbearers of K-pop. All right. Because when Gangnam Style came out, that shit took the world by storm. My man said
first YouTube video to ever hit 1 billion views.
That motherfucker said,
wasn't even like,
"Hey, sexy lady." Well, I said, "This is the shit. This is the shit." If it wasn't for him, we would not have K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm telling you this right now. You think that's enough fucking opinion? I'm telling you right now. My man came out swinging for the fucking nation. And he said, I'm going to make myself look as stupid as possible, but we putting this motherfucker on the map. And he did it. And honest to God, he should be recognized. Period.
And he is still, Psy is still recognized to this day.
He's still making music.
Is he really?
He's still making music. He's still killing it. He's still selling out South Korea's biggest fucking arenas in their part of the world. And Ray, I really do believe you would enjoy his first tape, Psy from the Psycho World, because 98% of it is boom bap, original, like fucking good shit like that.
Oh,
and
shit.
the man can spit. He can. He's not just pop. The dude was doing fucking
bro slap.
Yeah. I definitely do think that Psy opened up the market for that of Korean pop music. And be it the absurdity, be it the dances, be it the bright bombastic colors, be it anything at all. I mean, this man resurrected another artist's fucking career after she retired. And she came back and killed it in Korea. It's like, oh yeah. Got in. Like, homegirl was gone for a minute. And she's on Gentleman, and all of a sudden, everybody has eyes on her again. It's like, I don't think the dude gets the credit he wants. People like to dredge up bullshit and all that other shit. But no, dude. If Gangnam Style and Psy didn't pop off the way it did, I think K-pop would be big, but not as big as it is right now. Here.
I feel that,
sure.
You know, as a Boricua from Brooklyn, I tell you right now, I was never a fan of fucking reggaeton. I just did not like it. It to me was always going to be a fad. But at the same time, there was never that one breakthrough song. People want to say, "Oh, it was Gasoline." No, it was not.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. That was a club
absolutely
thing.
The fuck not.
Yeah, it was fun to you be in the club and then that one woman she popping it up. But I was out of the clubs at that time. No, I wasn't. That's a lie. But I was up in there and I was leaving the clubs at that time. That's the point. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, Psy opened the floodgates for this, for K-pop, and we gotta respect that. We gotta respect that. I love that dude for it. And Gangnam Style is still, man. You just put that shit on, I could be tired as fuck. You put that shit on, I'm jump up and I'm gonna whoop on Gangnam Style. Oh man, that's such a good deal.
Lady.
Bro, that whole EP that song is on is a fucking banger.
It really is.
It really, really fucking. The man knows his shit.
Yeah,
Man can write some fucking music, like literally good shit.
When he got Suga from fucking BTS on the track, I knew. I'm like, here we go. This is it. He's gonna do it again. And what did he do? He did it again. That's all there is to it.
So you telling me he's like the he's the Korean equivalent of like Timbaland?
He's the Korean equivalent of Marlon Brando and Godfather.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking music-wise.
Marlon Brando had a singing career.
What?
No, he really didn't. I'm just bullshitting.
Listen, you could have said Frank Sinatra.
Like, no, you fucking didn't.
Bro, just said shit for the love of the game.
I did, because I'm making a point here.
The point being that Psy is not real anymore. What's going on?
Dude, dog, Psy was making music before some of us in this chat were even born.
That's a whoop 'em Gundam Style.
Holy
Psy
crap.
was in this shit before we even knew what Gangnam Style even fucking meant.
Yeah, the Gangnam Style at that time was the Humpty dance. Do me, baby.
The Humpty
Do the Humpty
Oh,
Hump.
Jesus
Do the Humpty
Christ.
Hump. Don't fuck around. I'm old.
That's all good.
Real
It's a
quick,
banger ass song though.
my man Steven comes in and says, I like reggaeton, actually. Look, Steven, I ain't mad at you. You know, I love you, Storm. You know, I love you. I love you. You and Joey could go suck a toe, though. Love y'all, though. Love you to death. All right, so yes, the theater for a sequel, definitely no live action. Here's the question. Is any of y'all going to see the music version of this, the sing-along version?
I got my tickets.
I do want to go if I had the opportunity.
Okay, no, all right, but you know what? Because y'all live where y'all live, is your local theater even playing that?
Yeah.
Because this is so niche, you know? Like,
Oh, it's this boy just said niche.
It ain't, we might have-
No. No.
I don't think our theater is though.
That's unfortunate. But I have like 85 AMCs within a
There
78
are
mile
two-
radius.
Reasons for that. One being that I believe, and I'm not 100% certain that it's happened just yet, that it is shutting down to be dismodeled and rebuilt for a new company to come in and have a theater here.
Oh.
And two, they were playing Bad Guys and one other movie this week. So if it's not going to happen this week, it would have to happen next week.
Which or wait.
Yeah, with
shit.
the whole being shut down and everything, that doesn't really work out. And that just leaves the drive-in theater, which isn't really great for sing-alongs.
Oh no, it's
True.
not next week, it's the following week.
Oh, that this comes out? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when that does happen, it will be interesting to see where this lands in the box office because there's really nothing coming out the rest of this month. I mean, the next big movie coming out is September 5th, which would be The Conjuring.
Ooh.
So it will be interesting to see what 2 days of this movie, the sing-along, can produce. Because across the nation, look, it's going to make noise. It's number one on the chart for a fucking reason. Golden is number one on that chart for a fucking reason.
Absolutely.
And honestly, it's exciting to see stuff like this happen, especially for Sony. I got to be honest. I always feel like Sony needs a win, even though they be trying to rip us off with the PlayStation and shit. But I always feel like Sony needs that win. Because they haven't had that win after, since Across the Spider-Verse. Looking forward to it. But listen, that is definitely going to do it for this episode of the Geek Out. I want to thank all of y'all joining us today. I want to thank everybody who stuck around during my technical difficulties, okay? I apologize. The government got involved. I don't know how it happened. All I was trying to do was rezone a couple of fucking districts. I don't know. But I digress. There you go. That's 3. But yeah, thank y'all for sticking around. Love yous all. Want to thank the co-hosts, the cohorts. I want to start with Gam Z1 and Cruz, especially you, Cruz, for coming in on this final leg of the podcast because I appreciate your input with this.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. And one more fun fact about the movie. The Soulja Boy's costumes were actually based on the Korean interpretation of the Grim Reaper.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you both for joining us. Gams, I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Brother Rob, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. And I just wanted to point out one little factoid about this movie. Mira, her singing voice was done by an artist from 88 Rising by the name of Audrey Nuna. And that fucking blew my mind. And I'm so glad to see my girl in a fucking project that's this successful. She's a Jersey
yeah.
girl. She's from Korea too, but she's a Jersey girl. So, hey, shout out. I love
Shout
that.
out.
Wow.
Shout out to the great state, the tri-state. Spider-Man, always G1 love you. I love you too. We love you, Spider-Man. Seriously, thank you for swinging by every fucking Friday. Totally appreciate that. And again, everybody, I love you. We thank you all for being here. Had a good time, good show. Hey, could we Gangnam style this shit and get out of here? Could we do hey, sexy lady real quick?
All right, on the count of 3.
All right. Gams, count us down.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey,
sexy lady.
Whoa, 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 whoa.